Who messaged that? Jessica. Again, if they're soft, I can eat a bit too sweet. Macadamia nut, yeah, that's good. But I like that. I've also in cooking, I kind of like that salty, savory combination thing,
Oh yeah, got it.
like ice
Mine
cream,
would have to
salted
be.
caramel.
Oh yes, exactly. I like. Well, certainly it's kind of a winter thing. I like gingerbread cookies.
I do too.
Um, the way I make chocolate chip cookies is I just use the basic Toll House recipe because it's perfect, right? But then I add butterscotch chips into it.
I've seen that. And
Yeah, and that's really good.
ginger snap. I mean, even who makes it? Archway, the with those windmill cookies. I,
Danny just said that you're insane and dead to her. She
she's
doesn't.
she's told me I'm dead to her multiple times. So this is
She just. Well, usually that's because of your inappropriate treatment of me. But
right.
she says she doesn't trust people who don't like chocolate.
I like chocolate. I just don't like chocolate chips. Like if I'm eating a soft, gooey cookie, I don't want that little irritating chunk of stuff in there.
The chunk of chocolate.
Right.
Huh.
Oh God. Okay, you know what? Like second half hour, maybe we can do like soups or something.
We could discuss various different combinations of goulash additions, right?
Yeah, or things in which we like coconut and things in which we don't. See, we could just go on and on and on. All right, listen, let's maybe we should close out the State of the Union thing with Greg. You and I love Greg Gutfield, do we not? Okay, so the guy's monologues are genius. In fact, I record Red Eye every night because it comes on here at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I usually watch it, the next evening, or whatever. So Gutfield yesterday on the Five, in anticipation of the speech that we all knew what would happen, did a brilliant analogy, as he often does. So, Jessica, I know I sent the page to you versus the actual link to the video, but let's see if we can play that.
So, ladies, when a relationship ends, it's important to move on. However, there's always one ex who won't let go and does everything he can to weasel his way back into your life. He'll show up at work with flowers or call just to tell you about his new yoga mat. The only thing you can do is brush him off. And that's the advice I give to America as we face the State of the Union. The president, in that persistent drone of his, will talk big, offer sweeping, defiant proposals, for his strategy is simple: to rile. If you take the bait, he wins. His goal, to unleash conflict, which then becomes the media's meat. He's kicking a hornet's nest, hoping we sting ourselves. So it's best just to smile and say, thanks, dude, but we're good. Then move on. For America's on the market, looking for someone new. Someone strong, sensible, loyal, dreamy. This guy you've been with for 6 years, he just wasn't into you. More enamored by the hippie types who feel and not think. You were Main Street. He was Occupy Wall Street. His new aggressiveness speaks of his desperation. Tonight's speech is just a political version of a bitter ex contacting you on Facebook, thinking he can worm himself back into the spotlight by defiantly bringing up the past. The establishment media loves this stuff, but not you. Sometimes you gotta say, we've moved on, Mr. President. So should you. And if he doesn't, give him a fake phone number.
What a hilarious analysis!
I
It's a
thought it was
metaphor.
perfect.
Oh my God, that's just so perfect. You know what? We've moved on. We want different things, and we're just not that into you.
And if you're going to keep stalking us, we're just going to give you a fake phone number.
We're gonna give you a fake phone
You
number.
know, a parallel analogy, or close but a bit different, if you will. It's almost like, well, maybe the same cases here, but it's like the boyfriend or the girlfriend who just is clueless to the fact that you don't care for them anymore. You
Right.
know, so I thought that was pretty damn funny.
I think it was Newt Gingrich that tweeted last night that the president is giving his State of the Union speech to fewer Democrats than any president has done in 90 years.
That's true. Yeah, Truman, last time that they had less, if you will. That's a good I love Newt. The dude, if he didn't talk, I think he would have made a hell of a president.
Well, it's not that for me, his issue wasn't the talking. It was his inability to keep his zipper up is the problem that I had with the guy.
With
Because
Newt?
I mean, because that just, in my opinion, it made him, unelectable.
Newt keep his zipper up?
Yeah, Newt needed to keep his zipper up to have a legitimate chance to be a national leader again, don't you think?
Okay, so let me make sure I understand where you're coming from. Is this have to do with when his wife was supposedly on her deathbed or whatever, and he was having an affair?
Well, he's on marriage number 3 with mistress at least number 2.
Right. I mean, what Bill Clinton? I don't know if he ever had his up in the first place, and it seemed to work out okay for him. But I think Newt had a tendency. If the longer Newt talked, the better the chance was that he was going to say something just completely inflammatory that was just going to piss off a whole bunch of people.
So you think? Well, let me ask you this way: do you think that Newt's the fact that he made his sexual indiscretions visible by marrying the women, you think that would not have been an impact as far as electability?
Well, I mean, it would have been certainly in the media, and the left, would have and did jump on it. But again, you go back, and we've been somewhat not numbed, but listen. You go back and you really, really think about what Bill Clinton did in the Oval Office, and with whom he did it. It's just incredible. I mean, that dude could get elected president right now. I mean, he's the god of the Democrat Party. They still worship this guy.
Right.
We don't even
no
have
question.
to, and we don't even have to say what if a Republican had done that. We don't even have to go there. But not only does the left still adore him, I mean, hell, even now, National Organization of Women brutalized Monica Lewinsky for luring the president of the United States into this sordid affair. I mean, so I guess it depends on which side of the political spectrum the guy rests.
Yeah, and maybe that's it, and maybe I bought into something. I was talking to a friend of mine, and they're like, you know what? King David wasn't necessarily discriminate in terms of his sexual encounters, yet he seemed to do fine. And I don't know.
It happens throughout Europe. I mean, they don't even think twice about French presidents and Italian presidents, or French presidents and whatever. That's just kind of comes with the territory. So only in America, but mostly only in America when it comes to conservatives. So I don't know.
Yeah, and you know what? You might be right about that, Mike. But it just, the happy family is a staple of maybe fantasy. I mean, obviously, think about JFK. The happy first family is a staple of. Maybe it's a lie that we continue to tell ourselves that we believe. Mm-hmm. And there was a certain level of deniability that Clinton had until he was already in office. I mean, obviously, if the Lewinsky thing had all happened when he was governor, they would have never. Let's put it that way. If the Lewinsky thing, if his governorship was rocked by a scandal of doing a chick in the governor's mansion or the governor's office, he would have never been a national candidate.
Yeah. Maybe so. You're probably right. Listen, we got like 6 minutes left. I want to talk just for a couple of them, excuse me, about something that I sent you last night. You asked if it was a joke. But so yesterday we're laughing about this faux Lego thing that I put up. Mohammed, remember that?
Oh, yes, right.
All right, so I have this longtime Pakistani follower, and he's not a Pakistani living in the States. He's in Pakistan. And I posted a clip. I snipped and posted the initial message from him. He says, and he includes the picture of the Mohammed Lego thing. He goes, "Hey, Mike, I find this photo annoying or distasteful. Would you please take it down?" I will not mention his name. You can go, you guys go there and look at it, those of you who are Facebook friends. So I replied, "Of course not. This is America, not France. Don't look at it, my friend." Well, he's continued today, Housem.
Oh no, he has?
Oh, yeah. He, what did he, let me just read a couple of them real quick. I'm not going to do the whole routine. And I said, oh, shoot. "Friends, you break the moral line when you share this pic. And I know you are American, but you have no right to take this step against Muhammad. Muhammad is honored for Muslims." And again, I'm just broken English with him.
Wait, where did he put this thing?
Where did he put what?
This comment that you're reading from.
He private messaged me.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Muhammad is honored for Muslims. In France attack, I'm sure Muslims are not involved because we are Muslims. So I said, then why did the terrorists shout several times after the massacre, "We have avenged the Prophet"? If moderate Muslims took it on themselves to destroy Islamic militants, it could be done. Otherwise, they will continue to kill even you, just like they killed children in one of your schools. He told me later that one of his relatives was killed in that attack. It is a cancer in Islam that must be cut out. No, sir. Muslims are also against the terrorism and extremism. And I lost my cousin. Okay, he's saying that. But don't consider them into Muslims community. Who done the attack? Okay, since it gets bad. So he goes on about that. I discuss you about Muslims in France attacked in both attack. They are no any are Muslim involvement. So, it kind of went on like that. So I responded. I mean, he and I have actually had cordial conversations along the way. He's asked me a lot about American points of view and stuff. So he ends up saying, let me get the last one. He says, "I have no concern," because I even said, why don't moderate Muslims, in air quotes, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, places like that, why don't they speak out against what's going on? So he says, "I have no concern with Jordan and others. I just concern you insult my prophet Muhammad." So yeah, that's real.
Wow. Yeah.
So I'm kind of like I'm like a kind of mini Hebdo Charlie Hebdo.
Well, keep your head on a swivel, brother. Jeez.
Yeah. So that's that.
Yeah.
If I showed this to my wife, she would go nuts.
Oh, really? Why?
Oh, she said to me before. I've gotten some blowback from some major Islamic organizations around the country. I told you at one point I had an article I wrote on Rat Nation featured on their front page. I couldn't read a damn thing they said about it because it was in Arabic or whatever the hell else Farsi, whatever they write. And my wife was tongue in cheek, but you're going to come home. They're going to have duct tape me to a chair, and and again, she's joking, but so I have a bit of a history with this. But I thought this was hilarious because it was so analogous to to the Charlie Hebdo thing. Mike, I find this offensive. Can you take it down, please, dude? No way. Don't look at it.
Where you don't have to look at it. And that, that's an interesting point that you take there, because there was I don't know if you saw it, Mike. I won't put it up on our wall, but there was a video going around Facebook yesterday that was blurbs of speeches from the president, and the words were coming out of how do I say this for family friendly radio? An orifice of a baboon.
I knew the word orifice was going to pop up next. Yeah.
Did you see that thing?
I have not seen it. I would like to, but I've not seen it.
Okay. Well, it was put up in this private Facebook group that I'm a member of, and somebody immediately and I just thought, stuff like that I just don't think is funny. I mean, if I was 13,
there's no room for that. No, there's no room.
If I was 13, I would. Oh gosh, you know what, man? We're out of time.
Take us out. Take us out.
This is the Right Mics. We'll be back with Jen Van Laar in a couple of minutes.